Hello, I'm Miss Thompson and I teach sociology here at Colmer's Sixth Form, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what studying sociology is all about. So what is sociology? Well, sociology is the study of society and how it impacts on people. So how structures such as religion, education and our criminal justice systems work towards keeping people in order, towards their well-being, and also towards how we structure our society. And we kind of look at questions like, why has society developed like this? What are the results of this, such as poverty, ignorance, crime and injustice? So sociologists actually ask some of the key questions that all of us would like the answers to. So do men dominate, and are women systematically disadvantaged? Do we live in a just world where everybody can achieve what they like according to their abilities and desires? Does society work for the benefit of all? Do the structures in society help people and the smooth operation in society? Do we live in a democracy? Are people judged in terms of their merit, intelligence? Is the education system fair for all? Should we put criminals in prison? And do boys from lone parents commit more crime? So these are the key areas and the topics that we'll be studying in years 1 and 2 of sociology. So in year 1, we look at the education system, we look at how the education system operates and how that affects people in terms of their gender, their ethnicity, and also their social class and how this affects their outcomes, and what social policies exist and what educational policies exist to help people achieve their best results. Families and households looks at how we're socialised in families, how families have evolved and changed over time, how families affect our occupations, what we do, and things like how does divorce, lone parenthood affect us. Throughout the course, we'll be looking at how sociologists research society and human beings, and how this can be applied to real life situations, and what the different sociological theorists tell us about their explanations of society. In year 2, we'll be looking at crime and deviance, and within crime and deviance, what sort of people commit crime, whether or not the systems of punishment, such as prison, work, whether they are effective, what are the potentials for improving the levels of crime and deviance in society. In the mass media, we would look at how our current situation of media, social media, our constant references to Twitter, Facebook, etc. How do they affect society and individuals? Sociological theory again and research methods will run throughout the course. So, how will you be assessed? Well, there are 3 exams, 2 hours each, worth 80 marks each. They will be mostly longer answer questions, but there will be some shorter answer questions. So in terms of entry criteria, you need 5 GCSEs grade 4 or above, but you do need to have a 5 in English because you will need to be able to write well. Sociology will lead you to a lot of different careers. You could become a lawyer, paralegal, a law clerk, police officer, probation officer, domestic violence victim advocate, social service caseworker, community organiser, criminologist, healthcare service administrator, journalism, counselling, teaching, all sorts of careers. It provides you with the skills that are required by a whole host of organisations. Just to end, a little testimonial from a student here at Colmers who studied sociology this year. She said that I enjoyed learning about education system and seeing how it affects people due to cultural, capital and gender differences, as it's nothing I knew prior to starting sixth form. I enjoyed the Crime and Deviance module in Year 13, which has led me to do Sociology and Criminology at the University of Gloucester. I hope that's given you an insight into what studying sociology is all about. If you do have any other questions, please do get in touch with me, mthompson@colmers.school. Thank you for listening and wish you well with your studies in sociology.